Well, hello, YouTube. My name is Lasan Faye, and welcome to my channel and a brand new Let's Play. I'm gonna call this Let's Play a semi-blind Let's Play, in that I have never personally played The Elder Scrolls III Morrowind before. I'm familiar with the Morrowind, or not Morrowind specifically, but the Elder Scrolls kind of mythos, in that I have played a good chunk of Skyrim. Still haven't finished Skyrim because other games have been distracting me, if you've been watching my channel. And so I have decided that I wanted to play Morrowind on my channel. And a huge reason for that is the LPer who inspired me to start making videos is Variax, and one of his most popular LPs was his Let's Interactively Play Morrowind, because Morrowind is one of his favorite games, and I believe he's now done 3 different LPs regarding Morrowind. And or at least that's the case at the time of this video. And so I'm kind of doing this in honor of him. So thanks, Variax, for inspiring this. And that being said, I vaguely know that there's a plot. I vaguely know you go off and do things. I know you go off and fight things. I know that there's a thieves guild, and there's the whole blades thing, and the thing that you actually get writs for assassinations. That's not the Dark Brotherhood, but the other group whose name I can't remember right now. And there's artifacts and stuff that you can go up and find, and it's all really neat and cool. But as you can tell from that description means absolute jack. So, like, that's why I'm saying semi-blind. In that, I know these things exist, and I have some idea about how things work, and some of the annoyances that can come up. But having not played it myself, having not seen any videos related to Morrowind in a while, I just don't know things anymore. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and start a new game. Each event is preceded by a prophecy, but without it, the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the Third Era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You
Hello.
were dreaming.
Okay.
What's your name?
Alright, so my character in this game, I'm going to call Farlin. Don't ask me why, it's a name I've randomly generated for myself.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
I hope so. Well, there's a guy who's coming
Quiet.
this way.
Here comes the guard.
Clearly.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Okay. W and S move forwards and back, A and D move side to side, and the mouse looks around. A. Looking
You
around.
better do what they say.
Okay. would move faster, but you're not moving that fast.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Sure. Actually, one thing I want to do real quick before we get too far. I had subtitles on, but in between my test filming and now, my computer updated, and Morrowind decided it didn't want to retain any of my settings, so... Look up the hatch and press E to open it. E activates objects and people you are looking at. No, this is not the standard. Yes, I have changed it because I wanted it to match other games that I've been playing. The hatch to Satanine.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Okay, great. Is there anything up here? Nope, but that's a cool looking boat. Hello.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay. So I'm gonna be playing a female. Breton. This is the choice I've gone with. Which face do I want? That one, that one, that one. That just looks so mean. This one looks kind of boring, and this one looks very made up, and the other ones just weird me out. You know what? We're not going to be seeing our character's face that much, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I've seen the hair options before, all 5 of them. And I'm happy enough with this one. Imagine what took me a very long time during test filming.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Which, test filming for this game wasn't that plot intensive. So I go in here?
Head on in.
Okay. Yep. Alright. This looks familiar now.
Ah, yes. We've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Okay. So I could answer his questions, have him generate a class for me. I could give him the info by picking from a class list, or fill out the forms yourself. So looking at the class list, there were a couple of things that I was thinking about doing. And yeah, so, and of course, I completely skipped over the Nightblade when I originally came in through here. And so I had essentially picked out all of these skills all on my own. And with a different specialization, because I actually did a specialization in stealth instead. But this is close enough that I'm like, this is actually what I want to be. So, and of course I realized this after I had done everything. So I'm gonna go with this.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
That is going to be the Shadow. I went back and forth between Mage, Shadow, and I think it was the Lady? Yeah. I think I even considered the Thief at one point, but decided on Shadow. Because invisibility is nice and useful.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Of course. So, yep. Yep. Miscellaneous skills. Glad I at least start at 5. Okay, interesting. So these are different than what I remembered, but it still works for me. Okay, nice. You now have a stats menu where you can always view your information. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. When you are done with them, right-click again to close them.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Okay, so stats, which I'm going to reorient this way. Okay, read your papers by pressing E while looking at them, then select Take to pick them up. So, release identification. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province Morrowind. Farlin, Breton, Nightblade, sign Socusius Urgala, agent of the Satanine Imperial Census and Excise, 16th of Last Seed, 3rd Era, 427. You now have an inventory menu where you can see what you are carrying. Like all menus, right-click to access or to use your new menu. You can click and move objects from the world into your inventory. So, inventory. I've got clothes. Great. Something tells me it would be a bad idea to pick those up.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celis Gravius.
Okay. And I heard the door unlock there. Pick up the dagger on the table by activating it with E. Here's the dagger. Equip the dagger by dropping it on your picture in the inventory menu. Right, single click. Press F to pull out your weapon. Once your weapon is ready, hold and release the left mouse button to swing it. The harder you swing it, the more damage it does, but the more fatigue you will drain. So... F. Yep. And I learned about how to do the different attack types. Hriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Yep. Letters, books, and scrolls can be read by equipping them in your inventory menu. Food. You can eat ingredients by equipping them on your character. Ingredients have different properties. Some may hurt you, some may help. Let's leave that there for now. Crab meat. Great. No one's looking, right? This regional liqueur acts like a potion. To drink potions, equip them in the inventory menu. Marvelous. And a princess's lockpick. Equip lockpicks in the inventory menu. Try picking the lock on the small chest on the shelf. Okay. In a minute. For now, I am going to loot things. Well, if they're worthwhile. A lot of these aren't. Because they're not silver. There we go. Silver. Flask. Alright, so... Apprentice lock. Pick? Yeah. Oops. Right click. Success! Gold. Awesome. I like the whole gold thing. And the firmament. Sure, I'll take it and sell it. More paper. Really, they should have known better. By the way, before I had actually found the Nightblade class, for those of you who wish to be entertained, I'd originally called the class that I had established for myself as a Witch Thief. So named for Alistair's comment at the beginning of Origins, in which he accuses Morgan of being a sneaky witch thief. That was the entire joke of it. Take. Alright. Well, now that I feel like I have some things... Okay. I went outside. You now have a map menu. Hey! It shows you the time. It shows you the name of the place you are in and you are facing. Yep, so I move the mouse around, the centerpiece moves. Barrel. Engraved ring of healing, goblet, and a vase. Take this. You now have a magic menu where you can see all your power spells and magic items. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. Press R to ready your active magic, and then click to cast. So... Alright. I'm just gonna do this a little bit. Slim that down. I don't need it to be that wide. So I could do water walking. Okay. In the right. Cost and chance. Well, sure, why not? I'll give that a shot. I'm not gonna cast it right now. Okay. Into here. Press E to talk to the captain and select topics to ask about them. Don't try persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you. Got it. And I am not good at persuading.
Your papers, please.
Yes. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I'm Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. I'm Celis Gravius, a knight errant of the Imperial Legion. Alright, Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Errol Septim the Seventh himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Yes, Errol Septim is the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy, let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is Vardenfell district of the province of Morrowind. And Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years! The current Emperor is Errol Septim, the 24th in the Septim line. You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? The men said you were acting a little strange when they brought you in from the ship. When they brought you in from the ship. That's probably what they meant to say there. Yay, typos. Duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You were to take it to Caius Casades in the town of Balmora. Go to the south wall of the Corner Club and ask for Caius Casades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Caius? Report to him in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the south wall, blah, blah, blah. Balmora. is north of Sedanine. The road passes Pelagayad village, and Fort Pelagayad crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmoth, and then turns west across the Odai River into Balmora. The South Wall Corner Club is in the southeast of Balmora, on the castle side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Elone at the scout at Errol's trade house here in Saint Anine. But take my advice, you're new here, take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east, can't miss it. Stilt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenval. Fares depend on distances to be traveled. Stilt Striders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast directly, manipulating exposed organs and tissue. Stilt Striders travel between Aldrin, Balmora, Sedanine, Saran, Nisus, Molegmar, Maragon, and North Landing near Vivek. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna go find a trade house. Use J to use your journal and review what you've been told. You should probably check out Errol's trade house up on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. Gee, thanks, game. Journal. My orders are to go to Balmora and report to Caius. Ask in Balmora at the Corner Club South Wall. When I find Caius, I must give him a package of documents and wait for further orders. Okay. That looks like a trade house. Hello. Are you the one that boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at this time of day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Which I believe that is the ring that I found. Yes, you found it. Amazing. Thank you, thank you. You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Errol, who runs the trade house here. Go see him and he'll be happy to see you now. Wonderful. Not much here. The trade house, the census and excise office, Coast Guard, and a lighthouse. That's it. Silt Strider goes to Vivek, Balmora, Nisus, and Saran. Okay.
To what do I owe the honor, Breton?
Hello. So I do have one mod, and that is one of the patch fixes. And I did that just so that way I could have the resolution that I'm used to and that you guys like seeing me play in. Namely 1080p. And so that's why I'm here doing this. Hello. Welcome to Errol's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions or most popular scrolls? Vigor and Vitality are our best selling bargain items. Restoring fatigue and health, respectively. CV Intervention and Divine Intervention transport you instantly to the nearest temple or imperial shrine. Good for routine or emergency transportation. Heartwise helps with persuasion. Summon skeletal minion brings help in a jiffy. And Drath is Winter Guest. Does a lot of damage at a touch. Handy to whittle two tough opponents down to size. Great potions. What's your advice? If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens, we call that foul murder, and we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and other outlaws all you like. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. The smugglers come down in out of Sartus, for instance. The cave down near the Siltstrider platform. Uh-huh. Okay, so... rumors? I heard Risker upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. Alright, let's barter. Because I found all these things. And I have not enough money for anything. Oops, did I? Yeah. That's my gold. Get rid of that and that. And I don't need that. Can't sell the, well, why not? Red lichen. Large Quarma. Maybe hold on to the booze? That's better booze. Alright, you have chitin armor, which is in fact light armor. So, let's see how far I can get. Cauldron, gauntlet, right. Imperial chain coif, bah. Chitin club, that's blunt. Do you have any short blades other than an iron dagger? Suppose take a short bow. Iron short sword. 4 to 9, 4 to 9, 7 to 11. Decent condition. Yeah. It jumped up here. I just want to buy one. Okay. I'm just seeing what you have. Ooh. Silver. Do you have a... Because I know silver's important. Sell this. Iron arrow. Chitin arrow. Iron stuff. Other things. Knife. That's all. No. Journeyman's lockpick. Hello, Sujama. I know you're a favorite of a lot of people. I know, this episode is really just going to consist of character creation and me buying stuff, but... Actually... 25. Hey! Got a bargain. Alright, thank you.
Welcome. I'm waiting to talk.
Alright. Let's go ahead and equip all this nice gear that I've now picked up. Yep, take all those. You know, for right now, I'm going to use the iron short sword. And I'll arrange the rest in a bit. Frisker. You look like you could use a friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right, see, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher, Fargoth. He's come up late the last couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. Got one somewhere in town. Not sure where just yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find one where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Sure. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Seydanine. If you want to keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. I have no idea if I'm actually going to do that. Who are you? There was someone who was supposed to be in here.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Yeah, well, hush. Directions to Balmora? Is it in the district seat of House Hlalu? In the largest settlement in Vardenfeld across after Vivek City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagaya and Pelagaya Village. From Balmora, the roads lead north to Altrun, through the town of Caldera. Maybe I'd better write down the directions to Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. Hey, thank you.
What's
All
this?
right.
Time you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and end this episode. I kind of have my starting marching orders. I kind of don't like the fact that the guards are shaking down the townsfolk. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.